We care about our members and their happiness and have been delighted to have been there for them when they have needed us most. How has Scotwest helped make a difference in your life?
A member of Scotwest allowed me to apply for a loan to buy a car and also to get a loan to give to one of my very good friends for a deposit for a mortgage. So that was very helpful as well.
I went and got a top of the range Jaguar XF. Was about 2 years old at the time, and I phoned up the credit union and I said, look, I need a loan, car loan. Oh yeah, it's great. It was 3% or whatever it was at the time. Brilliant, no bother, fantastic. And the car, when I bought it, is called Charlie. It's still called Charlie because it's Charlie who told me way back at the time that get your car loan with the credit union. It just took me 20 years to get my car loan with the credit union, but I got there in the end. And when I wanted to get another car, I got another credit union loan to pay for the car that I've currently got, and that's also called Charlie. That's called Charlie too. So it's the same. It's just a newer model of what I had. It's not a big fancy Jag, and I wouldn't have been able to get these cars if it wasn't for the credit union with the low APRs with the loans. So I just wouldn't have been able to do it. That's the only reason I've got these fancy. People tell me, how can I science to this and afford these big fancy cars? Credit union, that's the only reason.
My son had gone to university, didn't complete his undergraduate course, took some time out and then went back to university in a different pathway completely. However, the rules at those days was you didn't get refunded for undergraduate courses, so the credit union paid his fees for 2 years of his degree course. Again, that's nearly 30 years ago. That was one of the first uses we had of the credit union, and my son ended up with a first class honours degree and is now has a very successful company. So credit union were the building bricks for his career, so generationally it helps everybody.
Since joining Scotwest, I have been able to pay off my credit card in full. I have paid off my student loan early, and I've also been able to move house, which I wouldn't have done if it wasn't for the savings that I built up by being a member.
Scotwest, where people count. Call 0141 227 2390 or visit scotwest.co.uk.